Grandson in the hizzle. Oh, for shizzle dazzle, we got an excellent show here today. Oh man, I should have set this. Oh shoot, things too tight. Let me lower my chair down. What's going on, y'all? Just a quick morning check in. I wanted to talk about um, Trump's deadline. Trump has a deadline for Ukraine and Russia, and so I think June is the deadline. So uh, this deadline has to apply more to Zelensky because Trump can't really tell Russia what to do, but because Russia has no dependency on the U.S. However, Ukraine not only has a dependency, which is supplies and weapons, but um, yeah, supplies and weapons. I mean, that's the main thing that leverage that Trump can use against Ukraine, that being Zelensky. But as far as Russia, you can't really use that type of leverage against Russia. As you know, right now, Iran, uh, Trump has all of our resources and ships going to Iran right now. And so Iran is the main focus. Real quick, let me give y'all some news. So that's that. As you know, the Fulton County news is really, really, really ramping up. I hope to, uh, I hope to see that not only, well, they say there's going to be some arrests. I don't know. What's his name? Pitts. Robert Pitts, is that his name? He was claiming, oh, Trump is going to come arrest me. And oh my gosh, there's going to be arrests. I don't know. I don't know. But I mean, um, the files were taken to Virginia, and the FBI is combing through the 2020 election. They are combing through the 2020 election. And it's weird because the people of Fulton County are arguing about privacy and uh, they want to have an account of the records and they want to be able to do an audit. Y'all had um, y'all had 4 years to do audits. I think y'all already did audits. So why do y'all need to do another audit? If y'all claimed y'all did an audit, y'all did everything y'all need to do. Y'all did went through the steps y'all need to do. Y'all did an accountability, whatever it is. And now that the FBI comes, y'all screaming, "Oh, we got to do this and do that." Y'all had 4 years to do this and that. It's not making sense. Y'all arguments are not making sense. Let the FBI come through it. And as far as privacy, there's no privacy when it comes to the FBI. What are y'all? Y'all serious? There's no privacy when it comes to the FBI. Uh, when the FBI decides they want to take some documents, they're going to take those documents. So what is this privacy? Oh, they are social security numbers. First of all, the feds and the IRS have your social security. So what are y'all, Fulton County? Y'all are just saying some silliness, man. Silliness. Fulton County, Fulton County. Silly, man. I'm just so, you know, again, I like to use the analogy of one who doesn't have a driver's license, who's driving, riding dirty, and the police pull behind him. That's how you guys are acting, man. You guys are acting just like that, And Fannie Willis, at least she's been quiet. She's been quiet. She hadn't gone on the church pulpit and talking about, oh, Lord. What are they doing? Because I'm a black woman. She ain't been doing that. She's been quiet. She's been shockingly quiet. Now maybe I'm speaking too soon. Maybe I need to give it some time. But Fannie Willis has been quiet. You know, Nathan Wade's been quiet. But Nathan Wade has always been quiet. Well, I ain't gonna say always, but because he has been on damn Saturday Night Live and CNN. So he wasn't exactly quiet. I guess he was trying to get his 15 minutes of fame. But Fannie Willis, who was normally jumping in the pulpits, jumping on camera, and just doing the most, after this FBI raid, she has not been saying much. Um, this Rob Pitts, though, he's been talking. He's been hollering like a hit dog. And because he's been hollering like a hit dog, he said, oh, he has some connects in Washington. And he's like, oh, my connects in Washington said they're going to come with some arrests. So, okay. And then they're trying to sue, Fulton County's trying to sue to get the documents back. Why not just let them go through with it? Because they're going to go through it anyway. And they're not going to give them back court order. Well, first of all, let's talk about court orders. A court order was already given from Fulton County. Also, the Senate, they 100% approved this whole raid. So it's like, nah, you're not going to get a judge to go against another judge order. Usually when judge make orders, other judges stand by that order. Usually, unless it goes to an appeal court. But I doubt they're going to be able to retrieve that within the time frame they need to get it out of the hands of the FBI. I don't think that's going to happen. So, y'all stay tuned. What I'm going to do is dig more into this. Like I said, they talked about arrest, but I don't know if that's just a tactic just to get the files. Just to get the files. I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see. They're not. My prediction is that they're not getting those files back from Virginia no time soon. That is a seizure. Once the seizure goes through, you got to go through hell and high water, and that's what they're trying to go through hell and high water to get those documents back. But it's not going to be successful. Ask anybody who's gone through a drug seizure, who has gotten their car, house, or whatever impounded, and them trying to get it back. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time, and that same time frame allows the FBI to comb through, because they can stall with stall tactics. And let's just say Fulton County can successfully go through the channels and get those documents back. It'll probably take them 2 years. It'll take them 2 years for them to get all that back because of the process. They have to go through the legal procedures and all that. And when it's all said and done, if it works in their favors, 2 years will pass by. It'll have been 2 years. And that's long enough for the FBI to comb through and get whatever information they need to get. Now, the Democrats are complaining and saying that, oh, this is to kind of derail the whole midterms. I don't think so, because there are people who are genuinely concerned about this that 2020 election not being legit, and so let it just, like I said, Fulton County, y'all have 4 years to go through the documentation and to go to whatever you go through. And now it's an issue when the FBI takes those files to Virginia. That to me, just like the election, it raises red flags. It just raises red flags. And I don't think the Democratic Party or any of the officials in Fulton County understand how this looks. The 2020 section, like, you had water main bursts in Fulton County, you had all these things going on, and it just didn't sit right, people, because it just didn't have a good look. Well, you guys following this up after an FBI raid is not a good look in itself. Like, just let man, it would look better if y'all just relax and chill, let them go through what they go through, and then we just see the end results. The way you guys are acting, the end results doesn't look like it's going to be in your favor. So, with that being said, stay tuned. We're gonna stay tuned for that. With that being said, I'm out, y'all. Peace.